Alright, what up, YouTube? This is No Cap, No Filter. I'm your host, Molly G, back at y'all on the episode of Running With You. And tonight we got to run about this Jourdin, Pauline, and Tylil situation. Man, I didn't even know who Jourdin Pauline was until all this, you know, allegations came out. And man, bruh, all I can say is, bruh, if she's telling the truth about this, boy, Tylil is in a heap of trouble. If she's lying about this, Tylil's still gonna be in a heap of trouble because he's cheated on his girl. When you step out in your relationship, you gotta be wary of the consequences, and these type of things can happen. Should this be a lesson learned to him? Yes. Should he deserve this if she is lying? Absolutely not. Should she get consequences if it's proven that she's lying? Absolutely. Absolutely. We about to be in 2026. And women who put these type of allegations with men, when it comes out that it's been all a lie over emotions, do not do not get consequences. Like, that's just blasphemy. That's just crazy, dog. Like, you gotta hold these women accountable that's doing it, because you ruin these men's life. You know, it's some men out here that allegation will stick with them forever. You know, anytime someone is in an argument with them, anytime a person have an enemy, or anytime someone wants to hurt their feelings, they'll always bring them allegations, whether it's true or not, because the lie is more entertaining than the truth. You know, it can always be weaponized against you. You know, and that's just one thing you just do not want on your name as a man. But let me go ahead on and get into this little clip that I came across. You know, it'll cover up a lot of things leading up to the situation. If you're not familiar with what's going on, without further ado, let's get into this reaction.
Oh, okay. What I do with Neon?
Working on me.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I was just lit. Yeah. I be having a good time.
To be in a relationship and give my body to the person I'm in a relationship with. I don't want to have fucking one night stands. People don't want to fuck nobody.
Look like Sweetie.
I've never had a one night stand in my life.
What is a one night stand?
Like after the party type shit, when you first meet someone and you want to talk to them.
When you first meet someone and want to talk to them,
It's always been cool about when I started one night stand. As long as we speak about it, it's not a one night stand.
It's so many days after tomorrow.
She said, I never had a one-night stand. He said, it's not a one-night stand if we talk tomorrow. She said, there's a lot of days after tomorrow, meaning that she wants to continue to talk to him a lot of days is after tomorrow. What person that just got essayed?
Nah, it's crazy that he recording that. I don't know if he recording that for his safety, or he recording that just because he do that with all women for whatever reason. But like, him to have that video footage is saving his ass. But at the same time, it's like, goddamn, like you it's kind of fishy. But I guess there are certain things you got to do to protect yourself when you're a man of certain status. But let's continue.
Is worried about talking to somebody a lot of days that come after tomorrow.
It's like, why are you crying? I didn't want to, he's like, I'm going to talk to you again. I'm like, I don't care if you talk to me again.
It's always been cool about when I started one night stand.
It's so many days after tomorrow.
It doesn't matter if you talk to me again. It's the simple fact of like me not wanting to even go down that route.
It's the simple fact me not wanting to go down that route because you have a girlfriend. Not because I don't want to, but because you have a girlfriend, which you knew the whole time, the whole night before any of this happened. Then you got in your feelings because the girlfriend that you knew about called while y'all was together.
I don't like Tylil. Never will. Really won't.
And not to say I wasn't feeling him or not, I didn't like him at one point.
I don't like Tylil.
Any of that, or he's a bad looking guy.
Lie on a bum ass, ugly ass nigga like Tylil. Nobody wants him.
I didn't like him at one point.
Ugly ass nigga like Tylil.
Or he's a bad.
One thing about it, women, if you ever do experience some stuff like this, the best thing to do is go straight to the authorities first. Do not go to the internet because people gonna look at you as looking for clout instead of being a victim. Like some people deal with trauma different. When you've been through a traumatic experience, some people might deal with it one way, some people might deal with it another way. But the best way to handle these type of situations in this internet era, go to the authorities first and don't be just saying everything on the internet because you can easily twist your words. If you're lying and you twist your words, then you should be held accountable for lying and all that. And you just go ahead on and just hang yourself with the words that you're saying. But, you know, if you having all this, 9 times out of 10, the law is just going to tell you stay off the internet. We're going to worry about all this is in court. But keep coming to the internet. It's looking like you looking for clout. She already done said that she's gonna stop streaming. She already said that she's gonna delete her social media for a while, and she's gone on a break. And this was after she said she done made 100 bands off this situation, and she done just bought a new Benz. Like, you supposed to be hurting and you supposed to be traumatized, but you worried about materialistic things and you worry about financial gain. Like, which one is it? Is you happy about this situation because you getting so much attention, or are you traumatized and you feel like you're going to take your victory lap when everything come out and you know, reaping some type of benefits for it? But at the same time, I guess everybody can't tell people how to grieve. You know, just like when somebody passed, you can't tell people how to grieve. But, you know, when you mentioning you getting bands and you getting 100 bands, they kind of like throw a monkey wrench in the whole situation. You know, and on top of that, people found out that bands that you posted was fake and it was AI, and they said that 90% of that break you got to take for your mental health was AI. You know, then she posted something right again today with Michael Jackson. Wouldn't even 24 hours went by, or 48 hours. Let's continue.
Who y'all think this nigga is? He's a regular bum ass nigga.
Jourdin, who are you trying to convince? Yourself? Because just a second ago, it would have been different if he would have actually courted me or wanted to be with me. But now he's ugly and now he's a bum. But 2 streams ago, you said, not saying that I never liked him or I don't think he's good looking. But now you want to call him ugly and a bum because he didn't send you $2,000. Because you were just stupid. Who thought you was going to get wiped and get it, psych?
I knew when I was
like Lotto.
walking to the man's room, I knew some shit was about to go down. He just wanted to fuck me, and that was it.
It would have been a different story if somebody actually liked me, courted me, wanted to get to know me. And
So you wouldn't have claimed SA if he would have sent you that $2,000. You wouldn't have claimed SA if he would have texted you back after he was blowing up his phone the next day and he ghosted you after you got cracked. No victim is texting their abuser the next day, blowing up their phone, talking about what are you doing? And then hours later texting a question mark. And then however long later, well, I don't know if you text me back or not, but my phone's broken, it's clipped. You're that thirsty for an answer from him? Girl, I get it. You was probably embarrassed. We all crack somebody that we regret. But that doesn't mean you claim SA on somebody just because you feel like somebody cracked you and doesn't want to be with you. That's not the same thing.
I'm gonna fuck you up, I'm gonna fuck you up. What are you talking about? You have your girlfriend.
And I'm so disgusted about that because my little white chocolate know about this shit. Real rich niggas is in love with me. And now people found this shit out. That is embarrassing.
Hate to break it to you, babe, but you're the one who told the internet.
You guys know I'm asexual.
See, Jourdin, you're just making it worse for yourself. First, you're asexual. You keep saying that. Now you like white boys.
I like white boys. I don't like black boys.
Now you got a white chocolate man that is trying to actually court you, but you let somebody who just met crack, and your rich white man that's courting you, that might just be a trick, that hasn't cracked yet, found out that y'all had sex, and now you're trying to blame it on SA so your trick doesn't leave you and stop giving you money.
And I've been putting him on a ringer. He ain't cracked yet. So how the nigga that actually is doing shit for, like, courting me and shit ain't cracked, but the nigga I hang out with one day crack? Like, that's embarrassing.
I'm asexual.
That's what a lot of females do.
You what?
Asexual.
Asexual means you just you don't like man or woman, you just like yourself.
Yeah.
How long you been asexual?
A year.
Whoa.
Yeah, but I feel like I've always been asexual.
Whoa.
So
Girl, you don't gotta lie. We know you just wanted to be with Ben a few months ago.
So you got a girlfriend? Why the fuck would you get a girlfriend on this?
As you guys know, I'm asexual.
How would you know if your man in the mood for sex?
When he look at me, duh. Eye contact.
What kind of look I'm giving you right now? You fucking with it?
Yeah. You fucking, you shut up.
I'm fucking with you too, I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know if he thought I was gonna be fucking with him or something, like I was gonna be feeling it, but like I said, you guys, I stand on my asexual.
Side note, man. Men, bro, y'all gotta have sexual discipline, bro. You know, I know y'all been hearing this a lot, but ever since this came out, but it's actually true, bro. Especially when you got a lot to lose. If you got a good career going on, if you got a good marriage going on, you got a good relationship going on, all that could go down the drain just because your sexual discipline ain't in control. Look what happened to the coach that was messing with the co-worker. Look what happened to Shannon Sharp. Look what happened to Kobe Bryant. Look what happened to just a lot of men that, you know, relationship went in turmoil. It's all in the tabloids, all in the media, and you got to just regain and rebuild that stuff. Like, it's just a big mountain to climb. And Tylil, he was a streamer that was just, you know, on top of the world, you know, with Kai Cenat and Clover Gang, and, you know, they doing all these, you know, streaming things, and they got winning all these awards, and they, you know, they just them dudes. And he's been around LeBron James. I'm pretty sure he had a lot of brand sponsor deals. You know, some of this stuff probably on hold right now until this case is over. And sometimes these brands don't even want to deal with you, whether you guilty or not. You know, so you could be risking all this, putting all this in jeopardy. You know, so sometimes men is not worth it. When you get that gut feeling that you just doing something wrong that you ain't got no business doing, sending out certain pictures, creeping and, you know, trying to go mess with this side. Like sometimes, bruh, you just gotta listen. Well, I ain't gonna say sometimes. All the time, you need to go with your gut feeling and just say, man, this not worth it because I could lose so much. You know.
Biggest pet peeve about these niggas right now?
They don't got enough money. Don't ask me about nobody you don't see me with, y'all. And nobody that's not in my Cash App notification or my Apple Wallet notification or my Zelle notification.
Any woman that just keep on bringing up money and got these certain mannerisms like that, the way she's just moving around her hand, is not to be trusted. You know, you gotta know how to choose a woman that walk with grace, carry herself with very real moral compass, you know, and just a woman about herself, not a quote unquote prostitute type of woman, you know, because women like this, all they feed off is attention. All they want is money, you know, money and attention, and they'll take attention even is at the expense of someone else's. Even is at the demise of someone else's, and they will sleep like a baby and won't even have no care. And a lot of people is giving her backlash, but she just loving all this attention that she's getting. She can't help it. It's like a real dopamine high for a lot of these women, because this is the most attention that she's ever gotten. You know, I'm pretty sure she's been on a lot of different streams, but me personally, I'm just not getting to know her after this situation. So is a lot of other people. So, and she gonna have a lot of supporters, because they got a lot of women out here who, with that Believe All Women campaign, no matter what, you know. But that's the type of world we in.
And why are you crying? I said, because I don't have sex. I don't do shit like this. I never had a one night stand. And it's a one night stand. I asked him that verbatimly. I don't got nothing to lie to y'all about.
Niggas is trying to blackmail me and shit already. Like, I don't have time for it. Like,
I got a mother. I got a fucking sister. She fucking trying to blackmail me. I got a niece. She trying to blackmail me.
If I was extorting a nigga, matter of fact, come see me. Matter of fact, my brothers is on the way to come see you. I should have sent niggas directly over there if you want to play dirty. People don't play about me in real life.
That's
So you
another
got
thing.
brothers and homies that you're saying you should have called, and people that don't play about you, But why wouldn't you have them do that because he essayed you? But because he said that you're trying to blackmail him because you asked him for $2,000, now that you're trying to extort him, now you're saying you should have had people pull up and they don't play about you? They shouldn't have played in the first place if you really got essayed, which you didn't.
$2,000? What the fuck cost $2,000? Not this motherfucking cat.
You're 100% right, babe. He cracked that cat for free.
Man, at the end of the day, bro, I feel like there's no winners in this situation. I feel like when the truth come out, let's just say that she's not lying. I think that, a lot of people are going to go back on their words and, apologize to her if she is, not lying, but it's not looking good. All the evidence that's been coming out is in Tylil's favor right now. So unless she got some real receipts that she hasn't been posting, but she seemed like the type of person, if she had some real receipts, she would just drop it. I just think that what happened was, she seen this opportunity as a come up, and she went with her move, bro. And it's a lot of women prey on, successful men like this. And it's crazy because some of these women, they don't have a name for themselves at all. She actually has a name for herself. Like, she be streaming, she does music. Like, I don't understand why she need to take this route to catapult herself into more status. But that's what it is when it comes to that industry, bro. People will do anything for relevancy. People will do anything to have more eyes on them, But like I say, I just don't think it's gonna, play out good for her. Even if she was to win this case, I think the way she just went about this, because I don't think it was a actual pinning her down and him taking advantage of her. I just think he kind of manipulated her, and he just did certain tactics on her that hit her with the okey doke, and then she just fell played and let her emotions get the best of her, and she said, okay, well, I'm gonna show you. And then that's another thing she talking about getting her brothers and getting her homies and all that. That's another thing, men, that you gotta worry about. These women, they're gonna throw you in a cross with other type of men, and women don't be having a sense of danger. Like you could really get a man like took when it comes to that type of stuff, because a dude gonna try to defend himself. Just like the situation with that ex-NFL player when she had her brothers come to his house. Like, like some of these things that people be doing, they don't realize the risk that they putting people's lives in. But yeah, man, even if Tylil don't get found guilty of this, I still think it hurt his reputation. And on top of that, he's been and sometimes the biggest loser of all this is Tylil girl. Like, just imagine all the embarrassment that she gotta go through. Like, not only is your dude cheating on you, your dude, cheating on you with a girl who just bringing all this to the light, and you don't know if he did it or didn't do it. And even if he didn't do it, your girl just bringing all this to the light every single day on the internet, and it's just like, you can't escape it. But I want to know what y'all think down in the comment section below. Y'all believe her, Jourdin, Pauline? Do y'all believe Tylil? Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, what you waiting on? I'm out.